All right, welcome back to another one. I got this in the mail. It is a Game Boy flash cart. So it's a Game Boy cartridge that you load a bunch of games on, and you don't have to constantly switch between cartridges. So it's very convenient, you know, in theory. And that's kind of what I'm looking for, because I'm, you know, I get 5-10 minutes here and there to play, and I don't want to be looking through cartridges or even having to haul them around. So I figured this might be the way to go. And there are other options. This is the Easy Flash Omega. I think the other one is the EverDrive. The EverDrive seems to be more expensive, but at least on Amazon it was getting better reviews. This one wasn't too bad, so we're gonna check it out. It was also like half the price, so yeah, we're gonna check it out, and we'll see if it's what it's all hyped up to be. Is that the saying? Let's check this thing out. So we've got our box, our Easy Flash Omega here. We've got an SD card. I just found a random little 4 gig card. And we have the beast, the Boxy Pixel Game Boy Advance. The box is pretty simple, straightforward. It's a box, it's nothing special. Getting in was actually more of a pain than I thought it would be, but inside we've got our instructions, and who needs instructions? Then we've got our cartridge and this other thing that I can only imagine is for like the Nintendo DS series. I don't know. I couldn't figure a way to put it on the cartridge. So, whatever. Our cartridge is pretty simple. It's plastic. It's kind of cheap feeling. You can see through it. And right on the side is our slot for our micro SD card. Now, I've already preloaded this SD card with a bunch of ROMs of backup games that I have. Do not pirate these games. Nintendo will find you. It was pretty simple. Formatted the SD card and dragged and dropped a bunch of files, and there it is. The first time it actually gave me an error and I had to pull the SD card and plug it back in. I don't know, maybe I just had it in crooked, but there's all my games. So the names of the games are, they're titled a little funny, so it's going to depend on your ROM and what it's titled before you drag and drop it. A little weird thing, I guess, but I mean, how's the cartridge going to know the difference? Simpsons Road Rage was, you know, just something I figured we'd play, and it's not what I thought I clicked on, but, you know, hey, you gotta play what you gotta play, right? So this Game Boy is fully modded IPS screen, rechargeable battery, the Boxy Pixel buttons and shell. It's actually like the first time I've played on this system. I actually just built it maybe a couple days ago. And short of like testing that everything works, I haven't actually played on this system yet. So the controls felt a little strange to me. I was definitely not used to it. And this game is also another one that I don't think I've played, you know, is this Road Rage or Hit and Run? I haven't played these things since the GameCube days. So the gameplay was a little different. So we're gonna get in here and try a different game. Let's scroll to the bottom and see what we've got. A lot of choices here, a lot of choices. And that is one of the nice things about this. I can load hundreds of games on such a small SD card and only have one cartridge, so it's great. The cartridge itself actually fits very nicely. It's flush with the top. It is it doesn't look bad at all. Oh, and here's another one, Metal Slug. I have not played since, God, at least 10 years. There was a mobile version for it, I don't know, years back, and I played that and it was great, but yeah, it's been a while. So excuse the gameplay if you would. So like I said, the cartridge actually fits in very nicely. It's flush, it's the general shape of a Game Boy cartridge, so there's a plus there. But I think we get the iFixit kit out now and open this thing up and take a look at what's actually inside, you know, because it's so hard to see through the clear case. The board seems a little small. Yeah, I don't know how to put this thing on. Why is this even in here? The cartridge itself is pretty flimsy. The plastic is cheap. It's not super high quality, like I said before. But with that being said, it's because of what it is, it's not a cartridge you're gonna take out often. So here it is in my original DS, and again, it fits flush and smooth, and it plays just fine. This DS, I can't find a charger for, and I don't know how long it's been sitting on my shelf, so I'm surprised it even turned on. But it plays just like the Game Boy Advance. It boots right up and loads your game like with no problems. So far I've run into no issues with this. It is a little tedious to get all your game ROMs and, you know, back them up. Again, don't pirate these games. Nintendo does not have a good track record of people doing that. Alright, yeah, so I don't know what more there is to say. It's, like I said, my first flash cart, so I really don't know too much about these. I'm just kind of winging it. For the price I paid, I'm not super happy with the build quality, but, you know, it's gonna go in the Game Boy, and because of what it is, it shouldn't leave the Game Boy. So I guess that's not a super big concern, but time will tell. The other thing, I think I pointed out earlier, I'm not sure why there's a battery in there. Why is there a battery if it's running on an SD, whatever. Anyway, that's all I got. So why don't you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you later.